you.
All right, resident alien cast.
Hey.
Hello,
Hello,
friends.
hello.
Happy Comic-Con.
Hello, thank you very much.
Happy Comic-Con.
My goodness, I am so excited to be here with you guys. I am so sad to hear that Resident Alien is ending with season 4. How are you guys feeling?
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Been better. It wasn't too much of a. It wasn't brand new news for us. We sort of saw it coming a long time ago. I mean, a year ago when we started the season, I was pretty sure that this is how it would go down. So in trying to figure out what we were doing creatively for season 4, I made a decision back then to finish telling the story because I didn't want to end up in a situation where we had cliffhangers and it was left untold and then we got canceled after that. So we sort of took it upon ourselves to end it our own way, and knowing that you never know, something else could happen, but we were prepared for this, certainly. And I told everybody about it too. So I told them that, you know, there's a good chance this is the last season, so let's all enjoy this season and appreciate everything.
I saw it coming from the financial collapse of 2007.
Of course.
I think that's where, I mean,
That's true.
that's really where it started. The
roots back.
the writing was on the wall
Yeah.
there after the big bailout.
So
I mean, in some
Fannie Mae
ways,
killed us.
Anyway.
no. In some ways, I was going to say it is quite surreal to work on something for so long, and then every season we've been sort of told, you know, it might cancel, it might be that, and then we just keep going. And I think at some point maybe we were like, this is the boy who cried wolf. Like, I don't know if this is ever going to end. Do we want it? What do we want? You know? And then we got to a place where we were like, we just want to end on our terms, and we want it to feel good for us and for the fans. And so to finally have that phone call when Chris said, you know, he called us individually, it felt very surreal. I almost feel like I'm not quite sure I'll process it till January when we're not shooting in Vancouver.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was definitely something different about this time when the boy cried wolf. He was like, wolf, and you heard
And this time it was
like that. So it was a little different.
The boy was
and there was
messed up.
weeping. I mean, the boy was
fucked up.
weeping.
Didn't have any money.
He said, he cried wolf, and then he said,
ruined.
I'm being devoured.
And we laughed. We laughed. We laughed.
I'm so glad that
And he was
you
like, no, I'm
said.
super serious, you guys. This wolf is whooping my ass.
Yeah.
I need some help over here. We're like, this guy.
is he?
And he sent us a video of it.
He did.
Come
We were
on,
like,
that's AI.
AI.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
lying bastard.
What a cut up.
Poor kid. R.I.P.
He's dead.
Oh,
Well, in honor of these 4 incredible seasons, I would love to go around and just hear what you guys are each taking away from this experience and you might bring with you into future projects. I mean, Alan, if you want to start.
I think I got to pull it back in.
Gotta pull-
I'm going to have
That's
to
an
reel it
option?
back in a little bit. I
Maybe
really
more
do.
filters?
I had mine go to 11 now. I've been living in a world where the reality of an alien, anything can be justified. So any behavior I exhibit, no matter how wild it is, can be justified with who I am and in the story itself. The world was very strong that way. It was rooted, and I couldn't break out of it, and it was amazing for that. So I think probably now going back into more pedestrian type jobs, I'm going to need to bring the window, the spectrum, you know, I'm going to have to close it a little bit. Funnel it down.
We'll see
Yeah.
about that, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think for myself, what I'm going to have to get used to is the script supervisor coming over to me and saying, the line is, I need you in my office at 9:00. And me saying, what did I say? And them saying, you said, hey, what are you doing after work? Do you want to maybe go grab a beer and maybe go buy a titty bar? Or do you want to maybe go to Universal Studios and ride some roller coasters? Because I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. I got $20 in my pocket. And so we'd like you to stick to the script is what I'm going to have to get used to is toning it down, coming back to the realm
pulling
of
it back in.
Yeah, of having to go back to, you can't say I am, the line is I'm. So, you know.
I was on a show before this, People of Earth, which was like a similar type show, and there was dramatic acting in that show, but I'm a comedian, and I have always felt extremely confident as a comedic performer, but this show demanded more, And I think I came in with a lot less confidence in myself as a dramatic actor. And I think this experience, just honestly being around the other actors and like the great directors we have, but working with Sara and kind of feeding off your energy, I've learned so much, and I have a lot more confidence in myself as an actor because of this experience, and I'm really proud of the work that we did.
I think in the same but opposite way, I get to play the straight man. I got to do a lot of the drama versus the comedy as Asta. She was definitely closed up and conservative, and by season 4, she's starting to finally like make jokes and I don't know, have a laugh. And I think you guys have taught me so much, like clown work. I graduated my clown class. I meant to tell you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I feel like I'm ready to stand out a bit more, a little bit more, be more willing to like make mistakes and try things and just not worry so much about, I think I was, a little bit like Asta in that way, where it was always a little people pleaser, wanting to make everybody happy, and now it's more about just what's right for the character, what's right for the moment. And so I'm gonna tone it up. Is that I'm gonna tone it up? Love it.
For me, it was. I've been doing this show for 10 years full time, and the whole thing was a gift for me. And I think moving forward, if I ever get lucky enough to do this again, it's probably a search for a cast that is near as good as this one, if that's even possible. As a writer, to be able to come in and write these scripts, with the rest of the writers, and then see it on its feet and have everything elevated by the cast. They're so incredibly professional. There was not a bad one in the bunch. Everyone is so incredible. There's that one guy. Everyone is so incredible that they just hit it. They hit it every single time. They give you options. They play with it. They add things you didn't expect to happen. They add physicality you didn't expect to happen. They all get along. The chemistry is incredible with between them. You never get that. So it's like I said, if I ever do it again, that's the goal: is to flip a coin, roll the dice, and just pray that you get a group that's nearly as talented as these ones.
Well, let's end on this. If you guys could go back in time and give your character from the pilot one piece of advice, what would it be?
Great question.
My character or myself?
If you want to do yourself too, that works too. But unless you really want it to be Harry.
No, I would go back and say, hey, Alan from 7 years ago, you're going to be tempted to take a clowning class between seasons 1 and 2. Don't do it. Don't do it. Although it would be fun, I got there was a couple of episodes there where I'm watching going, why am I walking like that? When did my character start walking like that? Yeah.
In season 2?
In season 2. And there was the voice got a little out of control. It got a little I was ready to take off back into a hey moment. Anyway, that's what I would do.
I would probably tell my character to listen to Deputy Liv.
Valid.
Totally, absolutely valid. That's a really smart move.
I think I would tell myself that we're going to have 4 seasons, so have a good time the whole time. Right. Because when your job is on the line every season and you're not sure, there's a little fear undercurrent there. And even though we did have so much fun, I'm sure there were days that I probably let that get to my head. So I'd love to just be like, hey, girl, you got 7 years ahead of you, 4 seasons, go for it.
I guess I would ask Darcy, how would you behave if you knew it was all going to be okay? And probably say that to Alice too, and she'd be like, well, fuck off. But Darcy for sure would probably say the same thing.
All right, well, congratulations again, you guys, on 4 incredible seasons of Resident Alien, and thanks so much for coming by today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
So intense. I like it. Not for everybody.